What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Neeks Sports. It is the Europa League draw. Arsenal are in it. Man United are in it. Spurs are not. Rangers are not. We just obviously had the Champions League draw as well. So it's a big day in European football. You know, there's been exciting draws in the Champions League. I'm hoping we don't have any exciting draws in the Europa League. Not for Man United anyway. I want an easy little path through to glory. I think they're doing both the quarter and semis draw today in the Europa League as well. I know they definitely did that for the Champions League. But yeah, let's have a little chat about what happened in the games yesterday. We'll chat about the Champions League after we finish the Europa League draw. And we'll talk about the prospects for the English teams in this competition. I am joined by Ramsey, of course. Arsenal through. Lost on the night, but through an aggregate 3-2 in the end. I mean, it was always going to be really comfortable for me because you got 3 away goals. They had to score tonight, whatever happened. So unless they got a real early goal, it was very unlikely that anything was gonna change. I know you done your review yesterday, but in terms of Arsenal winning that game and their prospects, how confident are you going forward?
Even less confident than I was before yesterday. It's so bad. It's literally dreadful, awful game. And we've got that performance. It's not like it was just because we were comfortable. We went out to win that game. Arteta wanted to win that game. He said it, and it was awful. We just had the luxury of 3 goals in the first leg, which again at times we were pouring. We had a good 10 minutes and won the game, and that we really basically won this whole second leg in the last 10 minutes of the first leg. So yeah, listen, we're through. We're in the draw, and not every man made it, so you have to count your blessings when you reach.
Well, this is it, isn't it? Because Spurs won 2-0 in the first leg. You're thinking, yeah, Spurs are through, calm. Rangers got the away goal, 1-1 in the first leg. You're not saying they're through, but they got the advantage. Both of them didn't even score yesterday. Both of them went out. Rangers obviously went down to 10 men. Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. And we played AC Milan. They got a late equalizer in the first leg. And it's tight after that because you're like, obviously you have to score. But really you want 2 because you're like, if they get 1, then you have to go extra time. And anything can happen. Anything. I know there's no fans, etc. But maybe, I know in the Premier League there's no real home advantage. I don't know what the stats are in Europe in terms of home and away. But it's not easy, isn't it? So for Man United, I think that was a good victory. A deserved victory because AC Milan were good in the first leg, but Dean Henderson wasn't pulling off save after save, and he really should have saved the actual equalizer. Yesterday, we had a good first 10-15 minutes, and then we were poor for the rest of the first half, brought on Pogba, and completely changed the game, and we're really comfortable. Of course, they're going to create little openings, but I wasn't really fairing AC Milan at any point yesterday. Then Dean Henderson made one save from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he came off the bench. In terms of the draw, so I know you say you're not feeling that confident, obviously, going forward, but looking at the draw and the teams in it, so we've got obviously Man United and Arsenal, who can draw each other. This hasn't started yet, has it? This draw.
Yeah.
Is it just the 3 talking on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're just introducing the special guest, the host, Gal Clichy.
Oh wait, I think I'm behind then. Why am I behind? Give me 1 second. Where's my... Something ain't going right there. Because on my screen, I had Joe Cole and the other guy. It's on BT Sport, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. Why am I?
What are you watching on?
BT Sport YouTube.
Are you on the YouTube page? What, the Europa League? You're on the Europa League one?
Yeah, I think so. Europa League quarterfinal, semi-final draw. What the hell is going on? But I'm also on the Europa League website, and I can see they're actually I'm gonna do the draw. They're like but they're showing something different then on the YouTube page. Yeah. What is going on? You know what? Let me go into my BT. But yeah, sorry, in terms of the team, so we've got Ajax, Arsenal, Zagreb, Granada, Man United, Roma, Slavia Prague, and Villarreal. Who are you maybe looking to avoid, if any?
I mean, you definitely Man United will probably be the main one. You don't want to get Man United now. The others will be difficult, but it's what you kind of expect at this stage of the competition. So Ajax, Roma, Villarreal will be like the difficult ones, and then for me take Granada, Prague, and Zagreb, and fancy chances against them. But as I said, yeah, this stage of the competition. Listen, we've been in it with bigger teams, isn't it? So could be, it's not too bad the way it's planning out.
And this is the thing with Europa League. Obviously the common statement is you have to at some point you're gonna have to play the best. But I'm just like in the Europa League, that's not the case because everyone in there is not very good. So if you can get an easy draw, you can easily avoid. Like it's not the Champions League. In the Champions League, generally, at some point, whether it's in the quarters, whether it's in the semis, whatever, you are gonna play the best teams in the competition. In the Europa League, for me, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee they're actually gonna play them. When we won it with AC Milan, so with Jose Mourinho in 2017, we had an easy draw. Celta Vigo, we had Ajax in the final. There was a French team, Saint Etienne. We had an easy draw. So for me, I'm like, give me Granada, give me Slavia Prague, give me Zagreb, any one of those, and let you lot deal with everyone else. We had Sociedad. When we drew Sociedad, they were top of La Liga at the time. Of course, when we drew them, when we actually played them, they weren't. And then we had AC Milan second in Serie A, who were first at one point. Like, I want an easy draw. As Shane said in the comments here, I think Man United deserve an easy draw. But let's see. The draw's coming out soon. Hala Madrid says, we're knocking out Liverpool, of course. Yeah, we'll get onto the Champions League draw in a bit. I might be about 10 seconds behind you because I'm on the BT website, but it's obviously it's online.
They're on YouTube. They're on YouTube now.
They've gone to YouTube.
Yeah, definitely.
I wonder which one's ahead. Yeah, my YouTube's one's ahead.
What have you?
So Man United.
Granada. No, Granada was the first one. It's Man United. Granada was a better than draw.
Oh, Granada drew already?
Yeah.
I missed the Granada part. Take that. Come on.
I'll take that as well.
Wait, why? Oh, you don't get Man United?
Yeah, take that as well all day.
Come on. So who we got next? Arsenal.
Come on, Gail, Clichy. Give us the good thing.
I want you to get Roma or Villarreal, and I don't want you on our side of the draw either. Roma or Villarreal. Unai Emery.
I'll take a Zagreb or a Prague comfortably.
We deserve that. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted Granada. That was the draw. Slavia Prague.
Take that.
Slavia Prague. Yeah, that's easy. That's easy.
I'll take that over. I'll take that over Granada.
Yeah, you take over Granada.
Yes, I mean Slavia Prague.
Listen, Slavia Prague slapped up Leicester and Rangers. I'll take Granada. Oh, Granada lost to Molde in the second leg. Obviously, he got through on the way up on the aggregate. Ajax out now. No, but I'll take those La Liga teams, man. They're gonna try playing ball against us, and we'll just knock them for 6. Let's go
we need to be on our game, but like if you're in the Europa League,
be Slavia, bro.
Yeah, if you're in the Europa League, you take that draw all day.
all day. Ajax versus Roma. Cool. One of them's out.
That's good. Lovely draw.
So there's only one more, isn't it?
Zagreb.
Against Villarreal. The hour break between draws is so disrespectful to the Europa League. Not even a 10-minute drinks break. That's from Coach and Cams. Listen, because this is the real competition. We've got to prepare for it properly. We don't want to get it muddled up with the Champions League nonsense. So Dynamo Zagreb at home against Villarreal. Listen, Villarreal are happy. Man United are happy. Arsenal are happy. Roma and Ajax are pissed. they're not happy. They're not happy with that draw. I would take Granada all day long and twice on a Sunday.
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah. It's a good draw. It's a good draw, man. Now we've got to see. Now we'll see whether we can meet in the final.
Yeah, the semi-finals are going to come up just now, innit? So I mean, listen, I want to because you got Slavia Prague. Who do I want on my side of the draw? I want Ajax Roma. I want Ajax Roma because I don't want Villarreal. I don't want Arsenal in the semis.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
I want
Ajax Roma.
Nah, you know what? I want Zagreb Villarreal.
Is it?
Yeah.
But you know it's Villarreal.
Well,
not guaranteed. Not guaranteed.
They just beat Spurs.
It's true. It's true. And to be honest, I'll take whatever comes out. The only one I don't want is Arsenal. But so winner of quarterfinal 1. So that's Man United, Granada, Man United. Also, we're away first and then home second. So that's good as well. The winner of Granada, Man United will play.
Ooh, Ajax Roma.
The quarterfinal 3. Ajax Roma.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. I'm taking it.
I see you in the final.
I'll see you there. I will see.
If you reach, I'll see you there.
Rota Gdansk. Yeah,
was that Poland? Was that Poland?
I have no idea. Rota Gdansk. Quarterfinal 4, so that's Villarreal Zagreb will be at home first.
Well, you see, Spurs, you could have been an NLD semi-final.
It could have been. I would take that path to the final all day long.
Okay.
So it's done. It is done.
That's it.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get this up on the screen. What's the draws? Let's see.
That Ajax Roma is not going to be easy, you know.
It's not, but I'll take it. I'll take it ahead of Villarreal. I'll take it ahead of Arsenal because that's really what I'm looking at.
I don't think I'd take Villarreal. I think I'd take. Well, listen, I take Unai Emery. I'll take him. We come to the semi-finals, brother.
I don't want Unai Emery.
Listen, we beat Villarreal en route to the Champions League final. Let's beat them en route.
Oh my goodness! What 15 years ago?
Listen, that's what's going to be talked about before the game. If both sides make it, of course.
Well, Villarreal are just above Granada. They're just above Granada.
They've been dropping in the league.
Roma are
they've been playing good at all.
Roma are 6th in Serie A, so they're not great either. We just beat AC Milan. Yeah, AC Milan, and I'm sure Ajax must be top, but that don't mean anything.
Yeah,
they must be top.
They've been playing well in the Europa League.
Yeah, Ajax are top. But, yeah, they're always going to be top. That's some good joy. So we could have a Man United. Like I said, Man United Arsenal final will break. It will break the internet. We haven't played it in a European final before. We played in like FA Cup. Maybe we played in League Cup. I don't know. I don't remember any League Cup final personally between us, but I'm sure we have at some point in history. But yeah, European final, that would be. I'll take that all day. Sorry. I mean, yeah, Roma and Ajax. Oh, no. Roma. See, I don't. It's so hard to say. I would have personally said Roma were second favorites going into this draw, but in reality, are they? They're 6th in Serie A. Villarreal 7th in La Liga. What makes Roma better? We don't know. Arsenal, yeah, they're 10th in the Premier League, but they're a good team.
I think Arsenal are probably second favorites.
You think so?
But I mean, we are our own downfall. So like the thing is with Arsenal, like I look at the team and I feel like we can beat them if we play well. But it's just we don't know what's going to happen. Which team's going to turn up? Is it going to be the team that just cost yourself, or the team that So yeah, listen, one stage at a time, innit? We got to focus on Prague. We just got to
It's
focus on
true. It's
Prague.
true. It's true.
Um,
You get ahead of yourself, and you're not even in
listen,
the semi-finals, and you're thinking
we
about what
can't.
could have been. Because imagine you're there focused on everyone else, and then you get knocked out, and Zagreb beat Villarreal. You're like, damn it! If we had beaten it, we would have had Zagreb in the semis,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Granada in the final.
yeah.
Like,
But at least that's the thing. At least now you know. So now, like, if you're looking at the results, you're like, okay, cool. See what's happening over there. All right, cool. Um, and yeah, we'll see what happens. And hopefully, there's some reprimand of some racism. A couple of their bland get suspended for the Arsenal game.
you're hoping for a bye, really. You want them to get banned from the whole
Yeah,
tournament.
I'll take that. Take that all day. Take that all day. I'm looking at their squad. I literally don't know one player from Prague, but I know that they'll just be on it. Like, yeah.
People said Granada. Granada is, I won't underestimate them, but a very favourable draw. I'm underestimating them. Sorry, call me foolish, call me what you want. They might have egg in my face. We slapped up Sociedad, slapped them up. Now, of course, we don't know how Granada's going to play. They might think, oh, yeah, we're not going to come out and let's sit back. But come on. If we don't beat Granada, then something's seriously wrong at this club. Seriously wrong at this club.
You see, so when we first had the draw the last 32, you said top four was the aim. Now that we're here in middle of March, you've all but not say I wouldn't say secure top four, but it's now looking more likely.
Yeah.
When do you start now saying, all right, let's now start eyeing up the Europa League as a
See, okay, so as a club, I think if we said we're going to focus on the Europa League from here on, then I think we'll still get top four. But
yeah,
my and I mean, Solskjaer similarly said it as well. But my judgment on progression is not purely just winning trophies. Of course, trophies is always the end goal. You have to win. But if we fall off and finish fourth, they're showing was that Lehman save, penalty shootout, not penalty shootout against Riquelme against Villarreal in 2006. But yeah, it's not. Yeah, my form of progression is not purely just winning the trophy. We have to finish second in the league at this point. You know, I would have taken third at the beginning of the season, but where Liverpool are, where Chelsea are. I mean, to be honest, I would probably taken fourth based on what Chelsea did in the summer. But second, we are now. Second, we need to finish. So we can't dismiss the league and the games that we got to play there. We need to finish on, for me, at least 75 points. I want at least a 10-point increase from last year. Last year was 66, but give or take. And I don't want to be 20 points behind Man City. So we need to be really matching their results between now and the end of the season, because we're already 11 points behind. If we play our game in hand and win it, we have to match Man City's Premier League results to the end of the season. Or for me, it's not. It's progress. You can look at other areas where we have or haven't progressed. A cup final is a one-off game. You might not win it in the end, and then what do you say? It's been a bad season, it's been a good season. I think there's other metrics that we need to look at. So for me, we have to play every game seriously. I mean, there might come a point. See, Granada, I think we can. I'm not saying rest up, but we can balance both. When you're playing a Roma or Ajax, you may need to rest in the league to then play them in a semi-final, and then maybe the final whenever that comes. But no, we got FA Cup on Sunday. We need to play a strong team. We're gonna have to rotate, and then in the Premier League, Brighton after the break, we have to go to. We need to go to win every game. That's the honest thing. We need to go to win every game. We finish fourth and win the Europa League. I'll be happy we won the Europa League, but I won't be happy we finished fourth. For Arsenal, are you saying bin the league, all eggs into Europa League basket?
Have to. I mean, I know Arteta's still talking up the league. He's still talking up, and he said that this is going to be a big 2 weeks for us. We need to win essentially all 5 games. So we haven't done that because we lost yesterday, but we went through. So I guess we'll take that. And then he was also talking about West Ham and Liverpool are games that are must wins for us. I mean, like,
So, oh wait, is Liverpool West Ham's your next game, and then Liverpool
Yeah, West Ham's the
after the
next game,
break.
and then Liverpool after the international break. Yeah, Liverpool at home. And then I'll run into the end of the season ain't bad, so we can potentially get on a run in the league. But I mean, like, that's just a pride thing. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere with the league, man. There's too many teams above us. There's too many if buts and maybes above us. I don't really deal with that sort of stuff. So I mean, like, you look at the point. If you look at the table, you say, "Oh, cool, Arsenal are like what 4 points off sixth place." You know, it's like we've been doing that all season. Like for
Yeah,
me, it's like Europa League is where it's at. We've got Slavia Prague now, so that's a good chance to 100% play every first teamer you can in there. Um, and like as we did with Leicester, like we played a strong team against Olympiacos, played our weaker team against Leicester, and played them off the park. So like our weaker team can do
mm.
bits. It's not like they're dead beats, you know what I mean? They can do bits in the Premier League if they're on form. And like Aubameyang was horrible yesterday. Like Lacazette's finishing those chances that Aubameyang had yesterday. So like there's upsides to it playing a weaker team in the Premier League. That weaker team in the Premier League needs to fight to get into the first team squad in the Europa League. So you know what I mean? There's going to be competition for places there. But yeah, man, we need to that now we got the good draw. Like you have to go for it, man. And then if it's Man United in the final,
what
if
is
it's
the positions in the league that get Europa League football? Because it
fifth,
depends. I guess
fifth,
it. Oh, so
eh,
fifth definitely get
fifth
it.
is fifth is guaranteed.
Mm.
How they say is fifth is guaranteed. The FA Cup winners will get the other place. If the FA Cup winners are already in Europe
Which is
in the
Man
top five,
United.
then it goes to six. And seventh place, well, the League Cup winners are guaranteed their Europa Conference League spot. But if you don't, if Man City, for example, if Man City win the League Cup, then seventh place goes into the Europa Conference League.
But if Spurs win it, the League Cup, and finish outside the top six, then they will get it. If sixth place wins the FA Cup, sorry, if
Yeah,
someone in there already wins the FA Cup, yeah, okay.
yeah.
But cool. Spurs are out of the FA Cup as well. You lot are out. Who else is? Chelsea's still in. Who's in it? Chelsea, Leicester, Man City,
Everton.
Everton's still in it. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So some of the teams. See, the thing is, pretty much, it's probably going to go down to about seventh place because all the teams that's kind of left in it are in and around the top six already.
Yeah.
So it's only if Everton drop out of the top six and then win an FA Cup that they will take sixth place from them, whatever in it. So seven, and then what's the Europa Conference League? What positions? Eighth.
Seventh.
Oh, seventh Europa Conference League.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we now only get two teams in Europa League as opposed to three, where we used to get three. You get two Europa League teams and one Europa Conference League team. But then I don't know how it works. Yeah, no, because obviously if Arsenal win the Europa League, they will get a Champions League spot.
Yeah, so it'll be five go in.
Did you hear it?
No.
Oh, sorry. If Arsenal win the Europa League,
yeah,
they get a Champions League spot guaranteed. Yeah. So what happens if
Liverpool five will
win
go
the Champions League?
Oh, if Liverpool win the Champions League, then fourth place don't get fourth place go to Europa.
Mad thing. So that will be the mad thing. And Liverpool's got a Liverpool can beat Real Madrid.
If Liverpool play Chelsea in the semi-final, basically Chelsea are fighting for their Champions League spot at that point if they're still fourth. Because if Liverpool beat them, then they could take fourth from them. If Arsenal go and win the Europa League, it's mad.
It's mad. All over the place.
It is. I mean, what you're banking on is two English teams winning the competition. Now, obviously, if it's Man United and Man City, then it doesn't make a difference. But if it's Chelsea, if it's Liverpool and Arsenal, then yeah, a lot can happen. A lot can happen.
Yeah. I guess the good thing from Man United's perspective, and I guess the only incentive apart from winning the trophy is you get first seeds of the Champions League draw next season.
Yeah, so
So
we
even though
don't
you're
get that
already in it,
bloody group of death again.
yeah. So even though you're already in the Champions League, if you're in the Europa League, you get a potential decent draw to get through next year.
Jay in the chat. Sorry, guys. United's Europa to lose. Oh, how the Maya falling. United and Arsenal used to battle out for the Prem. Now it's Europa. I mean, you gotta just deal with what's in front of you, innit? What can I say? Innit? What can I say? You gotta deal with what's
Listen,
in front of you.
you have to. Yeah, you have to, innit? Like we've been battling for Europa for time and not got anywhere. So we win the Europa, it's a step forward.
Have you been? Have you been to a Europa final since it became Europa?
Yeah. We played Chelsea, innit?
Oh, of
Chelsea beat us in
course,
the
yeah.
final. Atletico beat us in the
In the
semi-final
semi,
the year
yeah, I
before
remember
that.
that. And then what round of Olympiacos not you had last year? Quarters.
No, that was 32.
Oh God.
That was 32. So that was very early on. Yeah.
Let's move on to the Champions League. Let me bring up the Champions League draw. So obviously now we're done the big competition. We'll move on to the small fry thing for them man there, Man City, Dortmund, and them man there. First and foremost, Chelsea are laughing, right? Chelsea are laughing, and I say laughing, with respect to everyone, but this is the easiest. Okay, no, this is the easiest. The only other way you could say it would be an easier draw is if Real Madrid or Liverpool played Dortmund, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I definitely want that side, and I want Dortmund to go through. But this is as easy as it gets to play Porto, which is what everybody wanted. Again, you can't take them lightly, but it's what everyone wanted. Then to play Real Madrid and Liverpool, who this season, if not for longer, are fallen soldiers. Like they're not as good as they were, considering Bayern Munich are playing PSG, first favourites, versus I think they would have probably been third favourites. And then Man City are playing Dortmund, who are second. Man City are being second favourites. Chelsea are like, they can see the path to the final.
Yeah, they can. I mean, yeah, they just got to do their job, really. They just got to do their job. Like, you don't really know what Liverpool team's going to be in the semi-final. You don't know what Real Madrid team could be in the semi-final. But based on the season so far, I mean, not the worst draw to take considering the other teams in it. So, like, everyone's got to do their job in it, get their job done. There's upsets could happen, of course. But yeah, this strong chance. Well, we've got a very strong chance now of at least one English team being in the final anyway. So
yeah, I mean, if an English team don't get to the final this year, that's disgraceful. Sorry, because there's three at this stage, and two of them I would say for me are in the semis: Chelsea and Man City. The Liverpool Real Madrid is not that's not guaranteed. I think that's going to be a close game. It's going to be a good game. Personally, I hope Real Madrid go through, but it wouldn't surprise me if Liverpool went through. Real Madrid aren't what they were. And then of course the next round you've got well, actually, speaking of Bayern PSG, I mean that's the tie of the round by far. Like the Liverpool Real Madrid one has got massive history to it, massive history. The Man City Dortmund one I think is exciting. You're going to get two teams kind of just going at each other. The Porto Chelsea one is probably the deadest one. There's not going to be much goals, I don't think. It's going to be a very cagey game. But the Bayern and PSG one, I think it's in lights. The two of the strongest teams in Europe. The finalists from last year, PSG are going to want some revenge. You hope that Neymar's back for it. Right now, you're looking at it. Can you confidently put your money either side?
For
again, PSG Bayern.
Bayern PSG. Not confidently, but right now I'd probably go Bayern. Right now I'd probably go Bayern, but I wouldn't be confident just because, like, I still look at that PSG team and I still see weaknesses in it. Obviously, the manager has not necessarily got the pedigree of winning titles, winning trophies, so you don't know whether he can get them over the line. And then Bayern's team just still looks strong overall. Susceptible, maybe to conceding a goal or two, but like going forward is just ridiculous. Anyway, they can if anyone can get themselves out of a situation, it's Bayern's front line.
Yeah,
But I
I
guess
think
this will also be known as the Moise Kean Choupo-Moting.
Derby.
Chupo
The boys are catching.
Choupo's obviously swapped Paris for Bayern.
The triple derby, man. The triple derby. That is crazy. But I mean, Moise Kean went from Juve to Everton to PSG. I mean, he's doing all right at PSG.
He's
He's
doing all
doing
right.
all right.
All
He's
right.
doing all right. And Triple didn't Triple score in the second leg, the other leg.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
he didn't do too bad either. And I think
yeah.
he scored a crucial goal last season in I think it was the semis for
Yeah.
PSG as well. So listen, you got to have useful players in the squad, in there. But that game's good. I think like I would barring our favourites, but it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee at all. And the reality is, for me, PSG should have won the final. They had the chances to win it, and
Mm,
Neymar and Mbappe, mainly Mbappe, fluffed their line. Well, Mbappe fluffed his line in terms of front and goal. Neymar got kind of marked out the game until the last stages when they moved him to the left hand side, and then he started creating some opportunities. But that was a big chance for PSG. They may want revenge in it. Winning the Champions League, and as Jason in the chat, can't sleep on Zizou. Winning the Champions League back to back ain't easy. So for Bayern to go and beat PSG and then potentially Man City, that it would be a massive achievement, as good as they are. So you think
mm,
that history tells us, other than Zizou and Real Madrid, history tells us that somebody's beating them, somebody's knocking them out, because defending this trophy ain't easy. Now
mm.
they're on the side of draw where it can happen.
Yeah,
But if they get, I think, like for me, the winner comes from this side of draw.
yeah, yeah. You think so?
You'd think, but it's just, there's some good teams in there. There's some good teams like
Is
Liverpool.
that is
Liverpool,
that you know what? Do you know what is no? But you know what is the winner? You think the winner comes from that side of the draw, but
yeah,
then when you get to the final, if it's
anything.
Liverpool, you
Yeah,
can't rule them out. If it's Real Madrid, Zinedine Zidane, you
yeah,
can't
you
rule him
can't rule
out.
them
So
out. And I tell you, if Zinedine Zidane wins the Champions League, if Zinedine Zidane wins the Champions League, you know what? I just turned to a Real Madrid fan overnight. Just literally like that. I want Real Madrid to win. I want Real Madrid to win the Champions League because he has been disrespected so much. Lucky free Champions League, or lucky only because of Ronaldo. Look at the team that he had, blah blah. Then he won two, but he won two La Ligas as well. Yeah, but Barca's not as good as they were. Look where they are in the league now. If he wins the Champions League this year, nobody can say a thing. Nobody can say anything. I want Real Madrid to win. I know you want bloody Man City and Pep to win for some strange reason.
I just think like it's time that they deserve. It's time that they deserve to go
You
to
know,
get
there's no
to get the
deserve. There's no
trophy.
deserve. If you
And
win it, you earn it. That's it. There's no deserve.
And then listen, all they talk about hard draws. They've now got the hard draw. The Dortmund game's not going to be a walkover. Like the hard. Yes, maybe you can maybe potentially get at them defensively, but Haaland's always going to be in and around. And then they got to play Bayern, PSG if they get through that, and then potentially a Real Madrid, Liverpool. Like it's not going to be. It's not that Man City walkover to get to win the
No,
Champions
yeah,
League.
no way. Like if they win it, we're gonna do the wickedest thing is actually they've all every time they get knocked out. A man said a Champions League merchant. I'll take a Champions League merchant all day long, all day, and twice on Sunday. Listen, if Man City win it, this is right up there with Man United's, right up there, just behind Man United's 1999 path to the final, where we had Barca and Bayern Munich in our group, which of Man City didn't have that tough, but we had Barca and Bayern Munich in our group. We had Inter Milan in the semis, not semis, so we had Inter Milan in the quarters, Juve in the semis, and then Bayern Munich in the final.
Mm.
If Man City beat Dortmund, who's not going to be, as Jabada says, it's the Man City Dortmund match for me. Why do I have this feeling it ends here for Pep once again if we reach the semis? It's not going to be an easy game. I do think that Man City will beat them, but they are dangerous. Like they will score goals home and away, Dortmund. So away goals might even come out of the question. Like it's not gonna be a case of, oh yeah, let's go to Dortmund, get away going and defend at home. No, Dortmund are scoring away. They're doing it. They're scoring away. Now whether they go and win it or not is another matter. So that's not easy to get. So if you beat Dortmund, then you beat Bayern or Paris. Whoever you get in the final, unless it's Porto, it's still a tough game.
Yeah.
So it's and if Porto get to the final, you have to respect them, innit? But that would be a tough run to the final. And the irony, as I'm saying, is that they've been knocked out to Monaco, granted, a quality Monaco side, but they got knocked out to Monaco. They got knocked out to Spurs. They got knocked out to Liverpool when Liverpool finished 4th that year, and they've been knocked out to Lyon. So all the times they've been knocked out, they were the favourites. I'll forgive them the Monaco one. That team was amazing, but they have been the favourites. Now they're the favourites now against Dortmund, but they will be. Many people put them as favourites, but for me, if they get to the semis, it's 50-50. It's a 50-50 game, whoever they get in the semi-final, if they get there.
Yeah.
So you might say, well, you know what? The easy draws was too easy for Pep, and he started tinkering too much. Maybe they need a harder draw to bring the best out of them in this round, and we have to see if they can do it.
Yeah, we'd have to see. And, if they do get to do it, I think, well, obviously the league's wrapped up, so they can now focus really on that. We talked about Man City. League's done, so they've won the Premier League already. So they can focus. They can put all their eggs in the Champions League and probably go for it now. Whereas before, it might have been fighting for a league title as well, trying to put, I mean, when's the last time an English team won? Was it Man United, Premier League and Champions League?
Yeah, 2008.
2008, yeah. So not easy to do. Not easy to do at all. But this is the easiest way to do it. You win it early, and then you start focusing elsewhere. Obviously, they're in the cup final as well. So, boy, this could be an interesting year. But yeah, Man City got to focus on Dortmund first. So it's not an easy game.
Sorry, I'm just looking at this because Joe Hart's apologized for his Insta post. He confirmed Instagram that one of his social media team fought Spurs at 1-3 0. So whoever is this part of the social media team obviously ain't watching or focusing on on Spurs actually. Yeah. Erhan says, I want Chelsea to win it to shut Lampard fanboys up. Erhan's a Spurs fan, by the way. Make of that what you will. He also says, congrats United on their second Europa League title. I mean, it's not a guarantee. It's the first thing. We are the favourites, yes, but it's not a guarantee. How did it go for you lot yesterday? How's what's the guy's name? Orsic? Zagreb? Their manager's in jail. You got slapped up 3-0 behind bars. So PSG with a better team in the final. Gonna destroy La Liga if this Liverpool beat us. We can't let it happen. Listen. Real
Madrid got La Liga resting on their shoulders, boy.
Literally. It's La Liga. It's Real Madrid in the Champions League, and you got Granada and Villarreal in the Europa League. Real Madrid are flying the flag, boy. It's mad. So we got three English teams, 2 German, 1 Spanish, 1 French, and 1 Portuguese. What I was gonna say is Bayern. Actually, let me look at the league table in Germany, because how far or how comfortable they are in their title push will also have a factor on kind of what kind of rotation they can do. As you said, Man City are clear in the Premier League, so that's going to help them. Bundesliga, Bayern Munich.
It's another bad year for Italy, isn't it? In Europe.
Oh God!
Not even in the quarters.
Wait,
not even in the quarters. They've got Roma in the.
Roma in the. I don't even know who I want to win at Ajax and Roma. To be honest, I'll take either.
I think Ajax had a better team.
But yeah, probably they are. You think so? Maybe. At least they're first in whatever league they're in, isn't it? Bayern are 4 points clear of Leipzig, so that league is far from done. So they're still going to have to be focusing on there. PSG are actually 3 points behind, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Anyway, in Ligue 1. Let's see. They're 3 points behind Lille with 9 games to go. So they're going to have to put some focus on there as well. I say focus on there. PSG don't really. I mean, of course they have to win it, guaranteed every year, but they will rest up in League to focus on the Champions League. Like they will give up a League title
And they
to
can,
win Champions League.
well, they can rest up and still win the league.
You said no, they should be able to. But the fact that they're still 3 points behind, despite Poch being there for about 3 months now, they still can't close that gap. Means maybe they can't rest up. Maybe when Neymar's not there, they're not as good. Like I don't understand why they're not top yet. It's mad. I don't know.
Too cool flopped, innit? That's why. Gave Poch too much to do.
Didn't he join when they were 3 points behind?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
He ain't done that. He's just match leader. Oh god. Just looking at some of these tweets. Yeah, Chelsea are good. Well, listen, guys. It's been exciting, man. Draw. I do prefer when they do the quarterfinal draw and then come back and do semi-final draw. I don't always like this. Like, yeah, we know the path now, but I like the random. Obviously, it's a randomized draw, but I like it at each stage, as opposed to the showing the path to the quarters and semis. I'm sure they've done that in the past, where they did the quarters and they did the semis separately.
Yeah.
But forever, and then they decided to do like this season, and maybe that's how they're gonna stick to it later. But yeah, I think Man United are happy with their draw. Arsenal happy with the draw. Chelsea happy with their draw. Man City will be relatively happy with their quarterfinal draw, but it's a tough route for the final for them.
Man City just happy they ain't playing the English team. It tends to go well.
It's true. Last comment here from Erhan says Pochettino will prove why he is the greatest manager of all time versus Bayern. Yeah, okay, Erhan. How many trophies did he win with Spurs? I'll let you mull over that one. But guys,
this is what Spurs got to celebrate, isn't it? This is all they got to celebrate now.
Pochettino. Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. But yeah, guys, listen, smash the like button. Thanks for joining me. Hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we will be back. Oh my God, it's Premier League today. I need to do my fantasy football team. Forgot about that. Is there Premier League today? There is. I can't remember. Is Leeds playing today? Yeah, Fulham versus Leeds. Fulham versus Leeds in the Premier League. So make sure you do your fantasy football team if you haven't done it already. And we will be back there'll be a Man United versus Leicester, or Leicester versus Man United FA Cup preview. And I'm sure there will be a West Ham versus Arsenal Premier League preview as well. Ramsey just dropped off, but that's fine. Yeah, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the content, and we will see you very soon.